Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to share really quickly a tremendous tool for anybody looking to add additional keywords, LSI keywords, to not only beef up their content, but to basically get one-click schema generation. Now, if you don't know what schema is, I'll just give you an idea. This is over right here on the left-hand side. This is basically the back-end code that Google is reading on a site. But what you can do is specify to Google exactly what the information is. Google really prefers this kind of language. They crawl this before they crawl the site. You can stick a lot of important information and keywords in here. So this is very valuable, very powerful. But of course, creating this manually, as you can see on the left-hand side, can be quite complex. So the great thing about this tool that I'm about to show you, which is called Topical Relevance, you just head on over to topicalrelevance.com. It'll give you keywords and that one-click schema. So let's say we're going after the main keyword, B2B lead generation software. That's what I've entered in here. And by the way, you just go to topicalrelevance.com and sign up for a free account. I'm just going to click Get Data. And while this is loading up, I'll just kind of go through this tool. So you go to topicalrelevance.com, you sign up for a free account. I believe you can do somewhere around 7 or 8 free searches per day. And then you've just got to wait 24 hours for that to reset. But as you can see, even on a free account, you get quite a lot of information. So we can see here the recommended word count is around 4,312 words. And here's where the really great stuff comes in terms of the keywords. So it's going to give you some semantic keywords, both in single keywords. So you're going to want to include things like generation, leads, marketing, sales, but then also phrases that are specific to this main keyword, B2B lead generation software. So you're going to want to obviously include things like lead generation, B2B lead generation, top features. These are keywords that Google would expect to see on the page based off of the top 10 competitors who are ranking on the first page. And Google is always going to be looking at you in relation to those top 10 competitors. So you're going to want to have the same phrases, the same keywords to remain consistent with the top 10 competitors. And of course, then you're going to beat them on things like your content and like schema, which we'll get into in a second. Down here, you see entities. So you can see these divided by two categories here, frequency and relevance. So these are the entities that show up the most, and then these are probably most relevant to your audience and your main keywords. So you're definitely going to want to stick these in. Entities are super powerful because Google has assigned an ID to these terms. They've put these keywords and these terms into their library, their knowledge base, which they've been building for years, and assigned it an ID. So they already understand right off the bat what these are. And putting these on your page can be extremely helpful because Google then understands what your content is about. They give a great example on the FAQs where it's like, let's say you're going after the keyword flying. Are you going to write an article on planes, or are you going to write an article on birds? Because they both do that. They both fly, right? Including entities and keywords like this helps flesh your content out so that Google knows exactly who and what you're targeting, as well as including information that it already understands for that topical relevance piece, which is super important when it comes to Google ranking your content. And then down here, like I said, you've got this one-click super powerful schema that's been generated for you. You don't have to handwrite this. Remember, we took a look at this on the left-hand side here. Manually creating this is not fun. These guys give it to you straight away with all of these terms and entities from up here that we just looked at already included in the right format. And if you pop this in a tool like the validator.schema.org tool, you just go to new test, code snippet, and you drop your code in here and validate it. It'll all be good. Zero errors, zero warnings. So it'll be ready to go. And you can include that on your page, usually in the heading section where you would put things like your tracking code or your Google Analytics code, stuff like that. The only thing you want to change is, so headline, this is going to be your main keyword. You just put your main keyword here, and then you put your page where your content is going to go. And you can see here there's a super powerful schema that's generated for you in one click. All you've got to do is copy and paste, put it on your page, and you've got a highly advanced technique to boost up and supercharge your SEO. Now, that's just a quick tip for you. So head on over to topicalrelevance.com if you're interested in how to supercharge your SEO with AI, I have a group where we basically use what I consider to be the best AI SEO content tool on the planet right now, which is Zimmwriter. There'll be a link in the description so you can learn more about it if you don't know. But also head on over to the Skool group. It's called AI Powered SEO. And I actually just recently went through my Power Page process where I use things like Zimmwriter, this super powerful AI content tool, and the Topical Relevance tool for the keywords and the schema. I basically use this in addition to a whole bunch of other things. I've got a whole checklist that I go through. It's about 12 or 13 steps where I basically took a client. I had a client jump a total of 51 spots in 2 months to position 21 for a major 10K keyword, and they're on track to being on page one very soon. It's also part of the process that I used to grow my AI test site a couple of months back, 500% organic traffic in a little over 30 days. So you can access this super powerful Power Page process inside the Skool group. It's called AI Powered SEO. The link will be in the description as well. And I basically go through this whole process, and you can see here people are blown away by the steps, the details, and most importantly, how it can supercharge your SEO. It's a very powerful method. So you get all that in addition to all the tips on how to use Zimmwriter um, and tools like topicalrelevance.com to supercharge your SEO and your AI content. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that and that was helpful. All the links will be in the description. Check it out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.